Hi, welcome to another edition of Page Turning Tuesdays with Tom. I'm reading from chapter 11 in the first book, and we're talking about the science fair. And John helped me get to a certain point, and now my mom's about to dive in. My mother's contribution is to ensure my science fair project will be the most psychedelic thing the judges have ever seen. She helps me spray paint every square inch, inside and out, in black. We let it dry overnight and then spray it again. Next, we use big paintbrushes to spatter flecks of brightly colored paint all over it. The more colors we add, the better it looks. We cut tiny confetti from bright paper and blow it from dinner plates into the wet paint. Then we apply a clear seal to the exterior, and while that's still wet, we sprinkle it with vibrant metallic glitter. Lots of glitter. She lines the edges of the door with black fabric, which prevents any light from entering. Looking back, it was essentially a more colorful version of the orgasmatron in Sleeper. It may have lacked scientific substance, but it certainly was super sparkly. I thought my chances of doing well were good until I get to the multi-purpose room and compare it to the other projects. Some of the real mentally gifted miners have masterminded spectacular scientific demonstrations, making me feel like a mentally gifted phony. Apparently, Valley Oak is the MIT of elementary school science fairs. From what I can understand, Gordon Wadehoffer achieved cold fusion by using Alka-Seltzer, a glass of water, a sewing needle, a penny, and 2 pieces of thread. Man's need for an infinite supply of clean energy was solved thanks to the right combination of a few household products. The judges, who for some reason are swept away with my trippy box, managed to overlook Gordon's achievement. Ann House invents a powerful laser using parts of a microwave oven, a magnifying glass, and a piece of red acetate. A potato soaking in a mysterious solution powers the whole thing. Yet for some reason, people line up to entomb themselves in my vertical coffin. In the hubbub, Ann's potato solution dries up and her laser stops working. Mark Morris made a portable desalination kit that could fit in your shirt pocket. It was ingeniously constructed from a few basic materials, including pantyhose and silly straws. His vision was to enlarge the device to a scale where it could transform the Earth's desert into lush farms and grazing pastures, thus ending starvation forever. The judges failed to notice this priceless contribution to humanity, probably because they couldn't see clearly after visiting my mind-blowing booth. Kids go in groups and giggle, judges go in one by one, men and women go in together and come out smiling. My mother goes in with Ms. Gibbs, and when they finally come out, they look like they've been making out. There's a smudge of Ms. Gibbs lipstick on my mother's neck. They weren't talking about my project. Holy shit! My mother just made out with my future wife. The crush is over. Thanks, Mom. Phosphines steal the show. I quietly accept the blue ribbon and shake the judge's hands while my mother yelps and yodels and claps with joy. One of the judges is pinning the ribbon to my project. I see John smiling from ear to ear. I feel a mix of pride and shame. My parents deserve the ribbon more than me. Some of the more deserving entrants are glaring at me. This makes me nervous because they're capable of building lethal weaponized robots. Surely they'll turn their collective genius into ways to embarrass me before killing me off. That evening, while I'm about to go to sleep, my stepfather opens the door and says, "Nice job today. I'm proud of you." I look at his red face, his blue-gray eyes staring back at me. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd ever hear those words from John. I get up from the bed, cross the room, and hug him. And while we're hugging, he says, "Far out." I shake loose to see who I have my arms around. John never talks this way. Mom, yes, but John, never. The good feeling is gone, replaced with unsettled concern. He's still too unpredictable, leaving me to wonder, what's next? We start seeing less of John. We are allowed to eat dinner without him. When he's home, he's often busy with projects that don't involve us. He isn't harping on us to obey every rule. All 6 feet 4 inches of him start to drift away. Sometimes he manages to blend into the background. Other times he disappears altogether. Even when he's around, he's someplace else. I'm not the only one that's doing well in school. Not only is Chris one of the most popular girls at Valley Oak, She's getting straight A's. She's also been changing from cute to beautiful, shedding her chubby cheeks, revealing features much like our mother. She loves the attention, gossip, cliques, and drama that comes with sixth grade fame and takes it in modest stride. There's more to Chris than meets the eye. She's more than a pretty face. She's kind, caring, patient, polite, empathetic, honest, and considerate. And at this stage, she's also extremely confident and begins signing all of her schoolwork, letters, and artwork. Chris Bross, the Great. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on another edition of Page Turning Tuesdays with Tom. Have a great day. Bye.